In this video, we are going to learn about various loops available in C#, while, do while, for, and for each loops in detail with the help of example. Hello everyone, myself Gulab Moria and I'm going to walk you through this. Let's flip to Visual Studio to see these things. While loop, while loop is nothing but it is a way of iterating over a block of code. It will execute block of code repeatedly until certain condition is met. Let's write down. Let's for example, let's say I'm going to print number 1 to 5. Then first of all I need to write a keyword while, and then the condition here will be a boolean condition, and inside a block, this curly braces, I need to write a block of code. This is the basic syntax for while loop. For now I said I will be printing numbers from 1 to 5. We'll need to define I, which will be our number. I'm initializing I as a 0, and I'll be putting condition here like I is less than 5. As I earlier said, we'll be printing number from 1 to 5. Whatever block of code I will be writing here will be executed repeatedly. Like I'll be writing here console.writeLine, console.writeLine, console.writeLine I, and I have to increment this I so that it takes, first of all it is 0. It will come here, it will check for the condition, and then it will come here, then it will increment that as by 1, and that 0 will become 1, and this 1 will be printed here. Next time it goes here, it checks whether it is less than 1. 1 is less than 5, yes it is, then it will again go in loop, and then it will print this. Okay, let's run it. I'll put debug point here so that we can understand how it goes. See, the I is 0, it is, the condition is satisfied, it went inside, and that I is incremented by 1, like it's now 1. Now it is printing I is equal to 1. Now next is goes again to check whether I is less than 5. Yes, it is true. Currently I is 2, I is 1. Now it will be 2, it will print. The same way it will print the 5. See, you can see here 1 2 3 4 5. Now let's close it. This is how we write a while loop. Let's see the next loop, which is do while. Now remove this. Now we'll be writing do while. Do while and while loop both are similar, except one thing. In while loop the condition is checked at the first, while in do while the condition will be checked after executing block of code. Let's see that in action. Now we'll write do, we'll print again uh, 5 numbers. We'll do like this, I plus plus, we'll increment this, will be console dot writing console dot write line, which I will be printed. Now we need to check write the condition here, I is less than 5. This is how we have written do while loop. In do while loop we have written same thing. See, it will first come here and it will go inside and it will print the number, and then it will check the condition. If condition is not satisfied, then it will again it will not go inside, I mean it will not go for the looping the code. It will break and it will go to the next line. Let's run it and see how things goes. We'll put a breakpoint here and then see how it goes. Let's try running again. Now it has come here. First it goes in do. Now it will increment, it will print 1 because I is 1 currently, because it is incremented before printing. Now it will check the condition. Yes, condition is satisfied. then it goes here again. It will do until the condition is met. Once it is not met, it will go ahead. See, it is not met, it goes ahead. Now see, it has printed 1 2 3 4 5. All the numbers are printed now. This is how do while works. It will, at least if the condition is not satisfied at the front at first, then at least it will run the block of code for the first one time. Now we'll see next loop, that is for loop. Let's remove this code. And now for loop is again way of iterating over block of code. It has three things. First we need to initialize it, and then the condition, and the third one is iterator that we need to define. Here we'll be writing for loop like this, for keyword, and then we have to initialize like int I is equal to 0. That initialization we need to do. And the condition here, the second part is condition, I is less than 5, and the last one is the iteration that we need to define here. And the block, see, this is initialization of I. This is the this loop will continue executing until this condition is satisfied. And this is the incrementation that we need to do, increment, so that the loop will be incremented, I will be incremented, and loop will go on. And I'll be printing condition, I mean console dot write line. Inside this console dot write line I. See, if I execute this, let's try debugging it while executing. If I execute this, first it will go inside, first it will initialize I is 10, then it will check if the condition is true, then it goes inside and print I, and now it goes here to increment it. First this will happen, then it will check, and then it will execute the statement, and then it will go and iterate, I mean it will increment the loop. This is how it goes. Like, let's see the result. Just notice one thing, in the output we are starting with 0 0 1 2 3 4 5. Why it is 0? Because it goes initialize first and then check the condition and then goes to execute, and incrementation happens after that, hence it is 0 at the moment. It is started with 0. Now if I write like this, and here I need to check for equal to, then it will print first 1 to 5 print numbers. Let's see that. It went here, it first check I is 1, it has true, now it goes here, now 1 is printed, now it incremented 2 3 4. Now for 5 it checks here, it is again true because 5 it is less than that. Now let's see when it, yeah, it is now going ahead. Like, we need to put equal to here just to match it from 1 to 5. See, 1 2 3 4 5, here's the output. Now next is for each loop. Let's remove this. Now what is for each? For each is used when we need to iterate over collection or enumerable objects. What are those? Like collections, like suppose I have list of string. This is collection that I'm defining now. List is equal to new list, and then I'm putting Mumbai. This is basically a collection of string Pune and Chennai. This is a list which contains Mumbai, Pune, Chennai inside it. If I want to iterate over this, I have to use for each. How? For each like this. Once we for each keyword, just a second, for each, the basic syntax for each is like this. This is collection that we need to put. This is the item from this collection, it will, what it will do, it will take one item at a time and then use it. For now, what I need to do is I need to put, instead of collection, I need to put a list. This list, and this list is basically present in system.collection.generic namespace. For now, what we will doing, we will be iterating over each item and printing that. Console.writeLine print item. What it will do, it will take a list, it will take one item at a time, and then it will print. This is how for loop is designed to work. Let's put a debug point and see how it goes. See, it has come. Now it goes in list. What is inside list? Let's see. Count three things inside list. At 0 we have Mumbai. At 1 we have Pune, and at 2 we have Chennai. This will take first one, 0 1, that is Mumbai will be an item now. Is an item, that Mumbai will be printed. Now next time it comes, now Pune will be an item, and then it will be printed. Now next time it, until this list is having at least one item, it will work. And now as we don't have anything to iterate over now, it will go ahead. See, it has printed me. Let's see, the Mumbai, Pune, Chennai. This is how for each works. That's all I had in this video. Thank you for listening.